Welcome everybody, giving you another exciting episode with more of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, because we have officially returned to Kakariko Village, back at it again, because in the first of the previous since Breath of the Wild, because Kakariko Village is looking a little bit different sometimes, because it looks kind of gorgeous. Well, still it stays the same in this redesign of these mechanics of what we're looking at here, because Kakariko Village is shaping up a level, because I just kind of loving how beautiful and magnificent this place is, because we've been in Kakariko Village back in the launch shop. Well, I know Breath of the Wild these days. I mean, don't give me any wrong ideas, because believe you me, because Kakariko Village is the right way to go. So there's a lot of things happening around here, because what I'm holding here is this something that's called the Rain Garland. Now, well, not entirely sure what we were supposed to do with it, because we had to go in and take it all around. But actually, let's not talk to Coco and knowing what we need to be doing with this Rain Garland. Okay, well, don't explain me about the rain runes. I kind of knew that already, because I want you to explain me what is this Rain Garland I'm holding. Okay, so she's still explaining me about the rain runes. Okay, well, I don't want to explain nothing about that right now, but you know what? Let's just pick it up. And then, can I still talk to you, or... No, I forget it. But I could just take it along with me, no problem. Because we got here is a little bit more way to do around here in Kakariko Village. Now, let's go at this guy. I sure do hope Nana's doing okay. At least she's getting some rest at home. Are you one of those tourists who come to poke around the rain rooms? A lot of older folks that live around here. There's a little village that used to be as quiet as a dirty old tomb. But then the fire became a cheaper and lots of youthful type that have been coming around. Now it's quite lively. I just worried that with all of it, the new folks are running around, something might happen to my plum garden. The previous chief planted these beautiful plum trees on the day I was born. For a part of me, I take care of them like I were to take care of my own children. Recording over with the survey team and show my trees the proper respect, so I let her use a part of my garden for her research. She's using it to grow something called a sunderline. It's a seem of importance, so I keep careful, watch it, and don't fuss with it. Okay, sure, pal, whatever you say. Okay, so examine this sign. So it says a Mally Plum Garden, no trespassing. Okay, so I sure we don't mind crashing the garden. That'll be a bad idea. But let's see what happens. So, what this guy had to say. So we go stand on this. Okay, so do the cuckoos start attacking Link? And what? So we lose heart for this? Oh, okay, that's crazy. Oh, surprise? I've been training Cuckoo to swoop on any rapscallions who try to mess with these trees. You heard of Gardods? Well, try guard Cuckoos. Hurting my guardian is a mistake, and someone that will make more than once. Oh, no indeed. Okay, well, pretty sure we're fine. Well, at least we got attacked by Cuckoos, which is not a good idea. Now, can we start by picking up these carrots? That's an expressive carrots. You might be reprimanded if you take it. Okay, well, let's examine again. Well, we can't take any of those carrots. Okay, well, these carrots are not free to pick. Okay, so someone got a new side quest. So this here is Lasli. What to do? If it's alright, the grandmother that helped it isn't going to, and Clary's is so busy running the clothing shop. I'll just have to do it to myself. I'll find a cure for my grandmother. Okay, let's ask what the problem. Are you a traveler? I guess it doesn't really matter who you are, so long as you're willing to listen. You see, it's my grandmother. She got too close to that nasty gloom and stuff, and now she's sick and bedridden. Porridge is about the only thing that she can keep down right now too. I've been trying to miss an ingredient that could help with the gloom sickness, but none of them have had any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my grandmother better, and I need to do it soon. Okay, so something about the porridge. Let's ask that question. It's my grandmother's favorite made of Hylian rice, of fresh milk, and wild greens. Okay, well, we may not have one of those wild greens. I recommend we get one of those. You might not normally think into the midst of those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. I bought a bunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchant who traveled the road to the west, and so I'm not hurting for those. But I still haven't found that the crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. Okay, well, let's ask that last question on top. I don't really know anything about it myself, other than what it does to you when you touch it. My grandmother was cleaning up an Easter Hill for the survey team when she first noticed the chasm. We know now that the chasm is sort of gloom, but that she had no idea. When she had tried to take a look, she got exposed. But there's got to be an ingredient that counteracts the gloom sickness somewhere out there, right? Okay, well, I'll sure to solve that problem. I feel a lot better after talking to you. Thanks for listening. I'll keep experimenting with the recipes until I come up with a portrait that works on gloom sickness. Okay, so this is the Gloom Borne Illness. Okay, so read more about it. So it says, Lasli, your grandmother, is sick after exposure to gloom. Lasli has been experimenting with a different ingredient to make it a porridge of that to counteract the gloom sickness, but so far nothing have worked. Okay, well, at least we have the right recipe to go and make one of his portraits. So we were supposed to go find those wild greens, is what she means. So we can find it somewhere beneath this well. Okay, so this is the Kakariko Village well. So this here is a new discovery we might explore. Okay, now let's just explore the underground Kakariko Village well and see what's new. Okay, so look at that here is a little of the ruins, which is quite amazing to me to see in this construction of that mechanic. Okay, so we go follow the Bright Bloom, pick up one of its apple. Okay, and we're able to summon one of our friends along the way. Okay, so let's just keep picking up one of these apples. May seem important. Okay, so the trail ends here. Okay, well, there's nothing going on in here. So wait a minute. Now, I think there's still more. Okay, but dang, dude, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, what are you doing in my secret base? Well, now that it's found out, I guess I can tell you, but you had to promise not to tell. I found Mommy's recipe. I want to make Mommy cook it for Daddy and Big Sister because they work so hard, so I'm growing my own vegetables. I'm going to keep this a secret from them until I learn how to cook it right, so I'm no telling. And the chance that you can eat some vegetables or whatever you want. Remember, you can't tell anyone. Anyone. Alright, I won't tell a soul. You have my word. Okay, so let's see now. So we go take this picture. So these are fortified pumpkins. So those are new materials. So we just took a picture of these fortified pumpkins, and I have not took a picture of the Swiss carrot. Yeah, well, we want to make sure because some of these get picture taken. Alright, well, we already got the fortified pumpkin and the Swiss carrot. So let's be picking some vegetables on the ground. So an extremely tough pumpkin ready for food. When the cook of that, the toughness manifests itself by considerably up in the defense. Okay, well, let's put some of them up, and we'll be picking up some Swiss carrots too. And we need to find the right recipe to go make a portrait. So let's see now. We already stock out 4 of the Swiss carrots already. That's good to know. Now let's see. We got here the Highland rice, so let's hold on to that. So it gotta be Highland rice. Let's see, and it had to be fresh milk. Okay, so okay, it's right down there. So we're able to patch up 7 for each. And let's see now. Let's see if the Highland rice milk and the fortified pumpkin combine together. So we go cook it to the pot. Okay, so this is a tough veggie portrait. So the defense have increased by 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, so granted a low level defense boost. Portraits are made of easy to digest vegetables and fresh milk and highly in rice. An uplifting dish. Okay, but you know what? I really think we should make more of this. So let me make more for myself. Alright, so let's see what happens if we make if we combine the fresh milk, the Highland rice, and the Swiss carrot together. So let's see how they go to mix. Okay, and also we only got one of this goat butter, so we can't have that go to waste. Okay, now let's go and press A to confirm the cook. Okay, so we're able to make another veggie portrait. Okay, so it's a portrait made of easy to digest vegetable, fresh milk, and Highland rice. Okay, so it's an uplifting dish. Okay, good to know. So we're able to make 2. So now we were supposed to go in and return back onto the surface back at the Kakariko Village. So we will go pick up one of his bright cap, and we go uprising. So we're able to go back and check in with Lasli. Okay, so it just takes so long, but wait a minute, where are we at now? Okay. So I can barely see a shrine from here. Because there's a shrine I witnessed this spot on, because I have no clue where we are, because we appear to be in some strange location, whatever we are. So let's go ahead and paraglide. So I witnessed this spot on because there is a shrine we need to go knock out. And let's hope this guy don't stop me, because I'm not getting any close to that rain runes yet. And let's see, now would there be a Kakariko hiding inside? No, so there's not a single Kakariko not a single Karak hiding in the rocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock out one of the shrine. And let's go discover what we witnessed to discover. I mean, there's more secret to it as we seek wisdom of knowing what sort of puzzles and obstacles we might solve inside. We might as well look forward to it. Once we're inside, I mean, we go ahead and see what sort of new obstacle we might as well see to doing. Okay, so this is an upright device. Okay, so this is the Makasura shrine. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve this obstacle here. So we were supposed to go and do uprising by using the ascend ability. Okay, so we go ahead and ascend above it. So look at all of these gear parts and everything. So what is this device? Okay, so we want to know what that's supposed to do. So wait a minute. Now I think we were supposed to attach those two. So we attach those two, what will happen? So we go activate it. Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, you know what? Let's disable that. So I think that go and give you a push through. Okay, well let's try it again. Okay, that was an epic fail. I wasn't expecting to take the falling risk to my doom like that. Okay, so we're going again. Okay, so we attach these two. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to get me over, get me up to the other side. So let's try it again. Okay, hold on. So let's deactivate this, and let's not have that thing fall. Okay, now let's go again. Pretty sure we did messed up though, so let's try this shit again. So let's try using arrow for this. Okay, that'll work. Alright, now over on the other side, because there is a spear trap in it. So yeah, let's go ahead and use this contraption again. So there's only have but only one of this, whatever it's called. I mean, I couldn't tell the difference. Okay, let's go again. So we go and activated this. Okay, I cannot tell what's on the other side just now. So what appeared to be inside that cage? Okay, but it's a secret. So we might as well go activate it. Actually, we'll go use the arrow for this. Oh, actually, hold on. So I think we're facing it the wrong way. Okay, so let's turn this thing around. Okay, so we can drop it just right about. Let's say right about there. Okay, so that's perfect. So we want that to sit still. So we go back to using the strong construct bow. Because the strong construct bow is almost taking badly damage. Oh, come on, seriously? I thought I would get it right, but you know what? Screw it. Well, let's try rising. Okay, well, it may not work, so we're gonna have to do it again. In case we get it right. So I think we gotta time this right. Okay, well that won't get me any higher, so we'll go in again. So we'll go pick this up. We'll go turn this around. Okay, and we'll go and stand just right about this corner. Okay, so I got no strong construct bow. So I need to get another one. So only down to the Spike Boka bow, the Mighty Construct bow, and the Gerudo bow. So I'll stick to using the Spike Boka bow for now. And yeah, well, let's try something else. Yeah, let's unstick that if we get a chance. And we can rotate this horizontally and attach this part on the middle. Yeah, that will do. And we will sit it just right about here. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see what that do. Okay, so it was able to take me sky high. Okay, so what we're looking at here, so we want this spear ball to rise sky high. So we will get the next one. So we'll place it right there. And place it right about over here. Start this bad boy up. Okay, and now it had land through. So let's go ahead and ascend that. We'll go up rising above the surface. And we go exit. Okay, so it seems like that the ball is still doing all of the work. Okay, so it's still rolling. Okay, you know what? You need help. Okay, so it's getting closer. Okay, now it's getting somewhere. Alright, now we able to unlock the gates, so that way we go back to doing more of this balance platform or get you somewhere where you go flying, so not to ascend in the embarrassing way. But picking up this balance board and this scoop looking object. So we're gonna have to take it all the way further to the other side. So let's see how we do. So it seems like that we need more. We need more in order to get across. So let's do this. So we need to build up a lot of power to it. So we'll go ahead and set it right about here. So yeah, so we'll attach these two together. So, and I don't know if I can make it over there. Yeah, I can't make it over there. I wasn't ready for that. So that balance board just just give me a lift, and I just took the low dents below Doom. So we're gonna have to find ourselves another. Yeah, so yeah, that is the balance board we're going after. So let's go grab it. Okay, and let's make sure that we unstick this. So we're not ready to go use that yet. Okay, so attach these two together. And then we will start by tilting this to the right. And we'll sit this right still on the middle. And once we're done with that, so I think we were allowed to hit it, right? Well, I mean, let's find out. Okay, so I think we're facing it in the wrong way, so okay, so I think we want it just right about there. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so let's deactivate this and let's make sure we don't have this balance board drop to the floor. Okay, perfect. So we can stand on this, go in and hit the construct by activating it, and there, easy as that. So we're able to take off because I am not detecting any treasure chest activity around here. So yeah, there are no chests around here. Now, speaking of which, because we're able to get one of this light of blessing. Okay, so there are no chests. Okay, well, that seemed like a pretty fun ride optical there. I'm kind of loving the fact how Nintendo actually done that, because you're able to solve puzzle in that shrine there, which it gets quite exciting. And we're able to stockpile 11 of the light of blessing. Okay, so that's so far much that I can take. Okay, so now moving on back to Kakariko Village. So we are going to take the portrait back to the Lasli and complete the side quest. Now let's make case back there, and let's hope we don't run into Capley. So he was asked that we don't go to the Rain Ruins. So yeah, this is where we need to be. So we need to be in Kakariko Village and not somewhere near the Rain Ruins. Yeah, I mean, Capley is just doing his duty. He's doing a good job of just keeping Link from not going near the Rain Ruins, because that was restricted by Zelda's orders. Okay, so Coco and her little brother are having a good time there. So let's see where Lasli went. Okay, so she's right there and she's not going anywhere. This won't work either. Oh, it's you again. Do you come back because you were worried about my grandmother? If I knew this would happen, I never would have let her go help with the research team. If she hadn't volunteered to put herself in danger, she wouldn't have been exposed to the gloom and gotten sick. She's still so weak. A portrait is the only thing that she can eat. I tried mixing it together in the different ingredients, hoping to find one that helped her with gloom and sickness, but none have worked. I need to make a portrait that will help my grandmother, and soon. Okay, but I did make the other portrait, so what more are you not telling me? So you know what? I don't care. I did listen to what you're telling me, so can I at least show you what I made? I don't want to eat it, but I want to hold it. So where I'm trying to find the grandmother at? In this house? Oh, what more are you not telling me? Okay, so that's the grandmother. So her name was Nana. I don't know who you are, but I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I'm dealing with an illness and don't have the strength to get up. If this is about the clothing shop, please talk to the cleric. Okay, so let's ask about the illness. The other day that when I was cleaning up the hill, I got too close to the chasm. That's when I accidentally touched by the gloom. It seemed to have taken quite a toll on me at my age. But don't worry, I'm all right for now. My granddaughter Lasli is looking after me. She should be just outside the house. But poor girl is very worried about me. I need to get better soon. Okay, so she was asked about some chasm. And yes, you know what? We should probably go ahead and check somewhere up at the gloom. So at the chasm, I mean, not at the gloom. But yeah, well, let's go and rise upward and try to see if we can take on more of this chasm below the depth. So yeah, now give me a sec. Okay, now new creatures available. So this over here is as we go and scan this. So this is a sticky frog. And we should probably go ahead and catch one of these frogs. So these frogs look kind of brand new and very redesigned look. So let's try doing the stealth mode as we go upstairs and sneak carefully and not go scare her off. So I really think we should go and capture one. So let's see if we capture it. Okay, so we got the sticky frog, which says this frog likes to cling into walls and hang out. It uses a substance that climbers can use it to cling to wet surfaces. How very interesting. Okay, well, at least we got one of the sticky frog. We'll definitely keep. Okay, now moving on. Okay, so as I not technically look because we have not took a picture of the silent princess. So let's make sure we take that delicate flower of that picture, and let's go and take one and move on. Alright, and what we got going on here? So we got here the Hylian tomato. So do I already took these pictures? Okay, I don't think I did. So I have not took a picture of these Hylian tomatoes. So we're able to find one in Kakariko Village. So let's pick some of it up and let's get a move on. Okay, now we got it's a whole lot to explore beneath the depths. So wait a minute, what? So this is the East Hill Chasm. Alright, come on. I don't want to waste stamina, so let's hope I time this right. Okay, perfect. So I just took the landing, so let's go ahead and place a giant bright bloom seed there so that we know where we're going. So I'm able to patch out 20 giant bright bloom seeds. Okay, that's how far I'm saving up. Okay, so just to take a look at where we are now, because there are a lot of each pods everywhere. And as we go in like this way. Yeah, because there's gonna be too much to do underneath the depth, because we're able to pick up free stuff, not other than picking up bomb flowers under the ground. And as we march upward, there's way too much to do around here, because it's much more to do. So it seems like that we have set a course to the east of the east below the Kakariko Village, somewhere in between. So yeah, let's go ahead and explore more and see what we can find around here. So we'll go ahead and light the way by using giant bright bloom seed. Alright, so we keep lighting up some more, so we're able to see where we're going. So let's go ahead and take the direct shot at it. Okay, so let's go ahead and light the way, so that we can see where we are. So what is this anyway? So what is this giant rock? Okay, well, no boss is going to come right out of it. So I can barely see because there is a light route we need to go after. Well, I'm not detecting any enemies yet. Not at the slice. Well, unless we encounter one, now at the time we start another duel. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that none of these Karads are hiding beneath the depth by each rocks. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make haste as we go step upward, onward this way. Alright, so we are getting close to the light route, so let's step up. So this here is the Takaru light route. Alright, so we go skip that. Okay, now that just goes show where we are just now. Okay, so we got plenty of more places to be here, so we already got all of our heart restored. Now, let's go out and explore and let's go see what we need to find around here. So, we were supposed to go and find one of those Gloom. Is what she's worrying about? So, let's make sure that we have it on. Yeah, let's make sure we have that quest on. So, let's just go look at this map to know where we are. So she's somewhere back here in Kakariko Village. So the last thing we need to find here is that, well, technically, okay, so Lasli's grandmother is sick after exposure to gloom. But I don't know, I mean, she mean by somewhere beneath the chasm. Well, I'm not entirely sure what she mean by that. Okay, let me make my way back up to the surface, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are back in Kakariko Village. So there is this new material available, and this one is called the Golden Apple. So let's go ahead and take that picture and go save it to our album, and let's go and grab it and read more about it. So it says here, very sweet the fruit that seems to have an extra sparkle to it, sometimes found near normal apples. Okay, so I wonder where we're supposed to go and make one of these golden apples. Well, they may seem important, in my personal opinion. Okay, well, I sure don't mind me stepping in on these Swiss carrots. Now, let's go try this again. I don't know how this is going to work, because we were asking you about delivering the portion to your grandmother. If she hadn't volunteered to put herself in danger, she wouldn't have been exposed to the gloom and gotten sick. Okay, so that helped her with gloom sickness. Okay, but I get that. Okay, because the wild green is the fortified pumpkin, so how is it not the right ingredients? Okay, so you might not normally think it to the mixed bowls ingredient, but it's surprisingly good. Okay, but where am I supposed to find the wild greens exactly? I don't know, I mean, let's just keep looking in Kakariko Village. I don't think it's beneath the chasm. Below depths. So we'll probably go ahead and stop by in Kakariko Village for a little while and do what needs to be done around here. Now, let's go ahead and explore this area. So I'm going to go ahead and check to see if we can purchase some new clothes, which is available. Okay, but dang, because everything costs 5,000? 5,000 for a stealth mask, stealth chest guard, and stealth tights? Yo, that is a lot of rubies. Everything costs 5,000 rubies. Are you insane? Dude. We are not ready for this. We need to get a lot of ruby for this. Okay, so this guy got a new side quest, but also high up. Hey there, kid. Did you come to the Sea of the Rain Rune too? We might have bumped into each other when we were running around the village seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the Rain Rune, be sure to ask the Zonai servant team of people here, or the village sheep. You'll find her and a few teams of members under one of the Rain Runes, but the one floating on the north side of the village. Ha! They're the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule. Of all the runes that fell everywhere, the rainbow shape of wonders are only in this village. 5 of them. They found in a stone slab with Zonai writing in 4 of the runes. Though the ancient messages are the main reason I came to this village. The problem is I have an extreme fear of heights. My legs have started shaking if I'm even on the second floor of a house. And every rain rune that fell somewhere high up. One of the runes is floating above a part of the village, so at least I can see it from below. The other 4 though, I'll forget about it. I can't even get close. I wish I could have found out what's on the stone slab in each of those runes. Okay, so it says here a trip through history. So it says for Bugut. So stone slabs have been found in the rain rune that fell around Kakariko Village. Bugut had to come to see the rains on the slabs, but it's afraid of heights and can't visit the ruins. If you read what's written on each slab, but let him know what they say, you have 4 more to tell him about. Okay, well, so we can skip that part later. Right now, we're doing the one for Lasli because we're trying to get one of those wild greens. Okay, so I don't have no interest in talking to the Paya. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so I think that is Warsword we need to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, Link, good to see you to come. Too curious to stay away, eh? Okay, yeah, you know it, or... Okay, we could just keep asking who you are. What a droll sense of humor. It's me, Wordsworth, the Asian Hyrulean scholar you met at the Lookout Landing. Aren't you curious about my findings here, Link?
Oh.
This is a picture of a stone tablet that fell from the sky at the Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscription on it using my notes on ancient Hyruleans that I had in storage at its research lab. Hear what it says. What the hell? Why honor is what in the world? Nah, I have no idea what that word say. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not reading all of that. Sorry. I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea what you're saying. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names of King Rauru and Queen Sonia, founders of Hyrule. The name of Zelda is clearly legible elsewhere in the text. The author finished by saying that she will write about the royal family daily lives in 13 segments. It certainly seemed to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain or someone of the equivalent station. The part of that that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's no record of anyone by that name in any of the other texts that we unearthed so far. But this is evidence that the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding.
Oh.
What's written here must be the start of the first-hand account of Hyrule. Did you notice the number 13 there? That means that there are 12 more stones of the tablet to be found. If a royal chamberlains have really left these, it's an interesting perspective of the day-to-day life of the era. One which for the history books don't mention. There's so much that we could learn here of King Raru's Queen Sonia or even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left are fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, get some kind of visual evidence of them and show it to me. I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. Okay, so it's a new update for Side Adventure. It says here, it becomes clear that there are 13 stone tablets documenting the age of legends. By deciphering all of them, one could have learned about the lives of the royal family of that era, which I had not documented in any history book. Captivate the stone tablet and pictures and show them to the Wordsworth in Kakariko Village. You still need to capture 12 stone tablets. Okay, so now it seems to me we are not going to get too much involved with Side Adventure right now. So yeah, let's go to the one called Gloom Borne Illness. We need to get that done. Okay, so we still got a camera with us. So he would mention me about some stone tablet. Okay, so whatever we go finding had to be somewhere around here in between Kakariko Village. Okay, now let's go ahead and explore and see what needs to be done around here because I wanted to try to find the shop. Well, I hope they go and sell wild greens while we're at it. Because the veggie porches may seem like the right answer. So what more can we not get here? Okay, well, I'm not interested in that. So what's with all the arrows, dude? Why can we not get wild greens? Okay, but you know what? Let's patch up all 20 of these. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, we should patch up all 5 arrows. And yeah, let's keep getting more. So we're gonna keep them coming because we need to stock up more and more arrows. Alright, now moving on. Okay, now I want to try to do this. So I want to try to see what happens if we combine the Hylian rice, the fresh milk, and the Kakariko font together. And we'll see what they make. So I'll go ahead and place it in the pot. Okay, but we did make another veggie portrait out of it. Okay, well, that seemed like the right recipe we ever made. But I don't think that's the one we're making. I got 2 veggie portraits on me. Okay, now let's go open and help out a ton. So can I still talk to you? Yeah, I know you're sick, but okay, what about the clothing shop? Normally I run a clothing shop called Enchanted near the Rain Ruins. But in my illness, I entrusted the shop entirely to my granddaughter, Clary. Okay, so, yeah, that's what you just said. Okay, well, let's ask to get rest. Okay, now, hold on a second. Okay, just to take a look at where we are now. So, we're somewhere here, next to where, say, what is it pronounced? I'm not going to say it. Well, technically I'm going to be bad at pronouncing it, but I'm not going to say it. So, let's see. Now, I went to the spot on because this here is the Sunderline. Because I want to try to see if we can miss that with the rest of the others. So, yeah, now I'm seeing tracking down these wild greens are going to get really tricky. So, I want to try to see if we can knock out one of the shrines before we go and move out. Okay, so we can go place our right arm next to the center. So, keep the crystal connected to the beam and offer it at the shrine. Do so and I will grant you the light of a banishing evil. So, this is the northern Necluda Sky Crystal. Okay, so we're doing this challenge over here. So we're just gonna have to follow it. Alright, Tulin, give me a boost. Okay, so we just gotta go follow the crystal, I think. Alright, so we go follow it to see where it leads to. And we'll definitely be picking up some Sunderline. Okay, so no, I think we were supposed to pick this up and figure out. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, well, I thought I saw a golden apple, but you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Let's be picking up some apples. So, how many apples do we stock up? 18. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep picking up some more. Yeah, well, we'll definitely be needing more apple for the road. But we'll just pick it up a little bit. I mean, we don't plan on picking up so many of them if we don't want to. Okay, but we're trying to see if we can. Wait a minute. Now, underneath, because there's the chest, and now this may not get kind of easy. So how long are we supposed to get that chest? Okay, so can we try standing still? But I don't know if I'm capable enough of reaching to that chest, so I'm just taking my balance over here, but trying not to fall. But no, I'll get that chest later. I'm not entirely sure what's inside of that chest right now, so let's just stay on test here. I'll get right after that chest later. Right now, I wanted to take it over to the other side. So how exactly are we supposed to reach to that? I mean, is there another way? Is there another way of getting across there? I'm not highly sure. I mean, what sort of part do we have? Oh, you know what? We got this part. Okay. So, I remember seeing one of these contraptions before. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make one. So, we'll go and turn that around if we get a chance. And we'll start by building it. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't fall. No! No, I got you. Okay. No, sorry, you're safe with me. You're not slipping and falling. I got you. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stick this rock right on this scoop. And once we do that, so we'll go and turn this around and then take the direct shot at it. So, actually, hold on. Now we want to make sure we time it properly and not have that fall off. Okay, now let's see how this works. Okay, so we go hit it. Okay, and then what? What happened? Did it not fall off? Okay, let's go check it out. Okay, so it's safe. Okay, so taking it over on the other side. So let's see what happens. So do we do it? You who offer the crystal, I will grant you a light that banishes evil. Okay, I appreciate it. Why, thank you, game, for telling me that. Okay, and here we go. So we're able to allot the shrine. And yeah, that go ahead and reveal the way. Okay, so we were supposed to go and take on one of the shrines first, and then we go moving now. Okay, makes sense. Okay, well, let's hope there's not going to be any obstacles here. Well, I sincerely hope we... Okay, so that's the shrine quest completed. Okay, so now we're moving on to shrine quest now. Alright, so some are going to get kind of easier, but well, some of it are going to get kind of hard. I mean, you never know. Okay, so there's not going to be any obstacle or puzzles for this. Alright, now open the check to see what we get inside. If we go open, so we're able to pick up a large zonite charge. Sweet, okay. Well, at least we can take one of those. And we can place our right arm right in that center. And we'll definitely go and do another skip for this. Okay, so we'll go skip of everything, and we're able to claim at least all 12 of the Light of Blessing. And we'll go ahead and be leaving out of the shrine and going back to the find where we seek on knowing where to find those wild greens at. Well, I don't think the Sunderline should be the problem. It gotta be something else to it, not other than wild greens. Well, most likely. I mean, we just wanted to know if there are any of those wild greens that we're looking at here. Well, not other than that stem bulb. Now, what is this underneath? Well, yeah, that I'm confused. So, no, we're not going to worry about that. We already took out one of the shrine already, which is already completed. Okay, now, give me another second. Okay, now, let's go do this. So, I really think this had to work sometime, because as it turns out that we have here is, how many do we have so far? Where do we put the Sunderline at? I know it's around here somewhere. Well, I'm still looking for it. I know I put it somewhere. Now, where is that Sunderline? It's supposed to be in my inventory. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, here it is. So I think it's right next to where the blue moblin horn is. Okay, so we're able to patch up at least 11. So let's hold on to that. So we're going to add the ingredients again. So it had to be Hylian rice. Okay, so let me start to the first top again. So it's the Sunderline, the Hylian rice, and the fresh milk. Now the fresh milk is what I missed past right next to the bird egg. Alright, so we go and cook them together. See what they make. Okay, so we're able to make a sunny veggie portrait. So restore heart damaged by gloom. Portraits are made of easy to digest vegetable, fresh milk, and Hylian rice, an uplifting dish. Okay, now let's go ahead and complete the side quest. See how it works. She's just getting worse and worse. I need to hurry and make her a portrait that way help her with her gloom sickness. Huh? What is that gentle aroma? Is that portrait I smell? Could it be? Did you make a portrait that could help with gloom sickness? Yeah, go give it a try. It's all yours. What did you say this was again? A sunny veggie portrait? I never made anything sunny before. Maybe this is the way to help my grandmother. Okay, so let's see if she's feeling better. Well, grandmother, how is it? Thank you, Lasli. That was the first meal I've been able to finish in quite a while. Grandmother, your complexion. The color is coming back into your cheeks. Hey, look, are you seeing this? If you bite your sunny veggie portrait and it's like she was never even sick. So you were the one who made that portrait for me. Such a gentle flavor. It didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time, yet I'm so grateful to the both of you. Grandmother? What are you doing up? Oh, Clary, I'm so sorry I worry you, but this nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie portrait, so I'm feeling much better now. Hold on, you're doing this much better after one bowl of portrait? I guess I knew that was Lasli planned, but I'm still amazed it actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should hurry and prepare for your journey, Lasli. Huh? You know? You can't get anything by her, Lasli. Besides, everyone knows studying fashion in Kakariko Village is your dream. Grandmother and I can take care of it enchanted by ourselves, trust me, you deserve this. Clary, Clary, are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be a lying if I say I didn't, but there's something else I want more. I wanted to make Enchanted a success right here in my beloved Kakariko Village, right next to my beloved grandmother. And I dream of someday filling our store wall to the wall with outfits you designed, Lasli. Okay, so don't worry about me. Go study hard in Kakariko Village and come back to us a fashion icon. You mean it? Thank you, Clary. And thank you, grandmother. Well, now that grandmothers are all better, I think it's the time I head back to the shop. I got to make sure our prices are back to normal and everything's ready for our customers. You should come by and chant it yourself. Thank you so much for your help. I made a lot of portraits trying to find a cure for my grandmother. We won't be able to eat it all ourselves. I think it turns out pretty tasty though, so I love to give you some to take on your journey. Okay, so she given you the energizing veggie portraits, with the goal and grant you more but maximum half of stamina. It instantly refills some of your stamina wheel. Portraits are made of easy to digest vegetable, fresh milk, and highly in rice. Yeah. I'm going to work hard for my big sister. Just watch, I'll be a fashion designer who changes the world. Okay, I'll gladly look forward to that. Anyway, so he mentioned me about some enchanted shop or whatever she's talking about. There gotta be somewhere in the general store. So this is the armor shop. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Yeah, now, I think that is going to be all it, you guys. So, I think next time on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we are going to get a move on, because I really think we should start off by doing more of these side quests in Kakariko Village. If not, then we're going to have to move on, because we see another Kakariko Village, because we still got to continue moving down south, because we're able to go ahead and pinpoint this on purple. And we want to know where the next Skyview Tower is, so that's where we come in. And this map, we won't be worried about that. That's just the foreign sea. Okay, well that can't be the way to the Skyview Tower, because all of this is covered in water. So we're gonna focus on this path right here, because this is gonna be the next map we're gonna witness to discover, because I'm believing coming below here. So I think that the geoglyph I gotta be somewhere below south from here, somewhere at the southeast. But yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and do more things that happen around here in Kakariko Village on the next series. You guys said you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying the series, if you want to see more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you know the drill. Hit up the EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be still up to notified when one of my newest and awesome videos have it underway. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned for everything, and that will have to do it all. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this series with me. We will be picking up with more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So take care guys, I hope to talk to you on the next video.